Hi, welcome to Love and Forever Evolving, where we are always and forever family evolving. Welcome back. I hope everyone has been doing well. Thank you all so much for your love, for your support, for your comments, your likes. I appreciate you, your shares. Thank you so much for your support. We are back to do another collective message check-in for What You Don't See Coming Your Way collective. All right, we're going to tap into the spiritual realm here, see what you need to know collective. All right, and also why is this maybe happening around this time? All right, so no further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks. All right, and let's talk about this thing called love. All right, so come on in. Let's see what message is here for our collective energy while we are having a human being experience on this earth collective. Yes, let's see what you all need to know at this time. What's coming through for the collective? What do the collective don't see coming their way right now, and why? Let's see collective. Let's see, what do you all do not see coming your way right now, and why? What do the collective here need to know at this time? All right, collective, let's see. What do the collective need to know? What do the collective need to know, source, at this time? Okay. We got old school. All right, this is coming out in reverse. So something that you all collective are not going to be seeing anymore as something that maybe you feel like was repeating over and over. There could have been a cycle here that you're realizing here that you don't see coming, that you're going to realize that something is, it says outdated thinking. Yeah. Replacing events over in your head, and it come out in reverse. So you are no longer in that space of outdated thinking. Like, you are now being more in the present. You're recognizing things that's going on in the now. All right. You're seeing situations, I feel like collective, as what they are. You know, you're not stuck in the past. All right. You're not, reminiscing on past events here with the old school card. You're not outdated thinking. You could have been in a space where you were very thinking outdated, or someone in your energy here collective was thinking outdated. You know, they were overthinking in their head. So let's get more out here, and we're going to definitely clarify that as well, family, to see what that means exactly here. We have teddy bear in reverse. Okay, it says blooming romance, flirting, want to date, interested in you, but it's in reverse. Yeah, this is giving me more energy, collective. What you're not going to realize here, collective, and what you don't see coming here is that someone that you actually were maybe attracted to in some type of way, what you don't see coming here anymore, collective, because it's even shocking me from what I'm getting here in my spirit, is that someone that you maybe was very attracted to, you maybe was interested in this person, because it says blooming romance, it says flirting, want to date you. Okay, so this could have been someone that wanted to date you, or you wanted to date it, but someone is not seeing each other the same way anymore, is what that is giving me. We're going to clarify with the tarot. Let's get one more card here for what you don't see coming, collective, and why. What else does the collective don't see coming their way here, and why? What else does a collective do not see coming their way? Okay, so we have the runner. Fear of intimacy. Yeah, look at that. Running away, Okay? Letting go, turmoil, and fleeing. The runner. Someone is definitely running away from a relationship or some type of connection that they feel like no longer resonates with them. That's the energy I was picking up in my spirit. Either if this is you, collective, or someone in your energy. Okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we got twin flames in reverse. Listen, I cannot make this up. Thank you, Spirit. Someone, collective, that you looked at, or someone that looked at you, you do not look at this person as your twin flame or soulmate energy. Okay, you may have was confused about this person. You may be, something was shown to you. You got some type of download or some type of clarity about someone that you feel is not who you thought them out to be. We got twin flames in reverse. This card says yin, yang, and balance, union, duality. Okay? Polar opposites. This is someone that you see in that space, but it's in reverse. And this is what you don't see coming here. So let's get into it. Let's clarify the cards here. We're going to first start with old school in reverse. What is this that is no longer outdated thinking? What is this that the collective is no longer in their head about? Tell me more about that. You're definitely not thinking outdated about this person or this connection here anymore. It's definitely something I feel like, collective, that you are ready to put to an end or leave it in the past type of energy is what it's giving me. Old school. We have the Knight of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy here. There is some type of apology that's coming in towards you from a water sign. Okay, clarify the Knight of Cups. And if not a water sign, this is someone that is carrying their emotions to you in this cup. And they want to express to you their feelings for whatever this is. So now the energy just kind of shifted for me, because others of you all, this is someone coming towards you that is no longer outdated thinking. They're no longer stuck in the past with whatever type of circumstance or situation that they obviously maybe have some type of disagreement with you, collective. They're wanting to come towards you and express to you how they feel, or again, apologize to you. Okay. What do they want to apologize about? Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups energy here for the collective. Clarify the Knight of Cups energy here for the collective. What do they need to know that they don't see coming with this energy? We have the Knight of Swords that flew out over here. This could be an air sign, okay, that is miscombobulated. The Knight of Swords coming out sideways is some type of challenge to whoever this energy is, okay? So, collective, you have two different people here that is coming towards you that you don't see coming here. Y'all might want to go ahead and grab y'all popcorn and y'all drinks here. Look like we might be here for a minute, okay? What is this, spirit? Where's my water at, okay? Because I haven't made my tea yet, honey, and this is gonna keep, I don't want to be dry. Listen, this is something that I'm gonna have to make sure that my throat is clear, that my throat chakra is clear to get these messages out, because this look like this gonna be something that I'm gonna have to dive in, okay? Now, y'all got y'all drinks, you got your popcorn, honey, you got your chips. Okay, this is a card that doesn't even belong in this deck here. Okay, it says hammer, sabotage, and rebuild. Persistent, working on it, repairing. So again, you have an energy, you have someone that wants to work on this connection with you, and this is what you don't see coming. This person could have felt like that they sabotaged a connection with you, and they want to rebuild this with you, this connection here, and they want to be persistent with it. They want to work on it. They want to repair it. So I feel like whoever this person is that's in this energy, okay, they want to fix what they maybe felt like they sabotaged the opportunity with you because of whatever outdated thinking. Again, like it says here on the card, outdated thinking. So whoever this person is, they could have really been in some type of traditional outdated way of doing things, or listening to what others maybe kind of reminded this person of, that they're starting to realize, like, I'm in a whole new generation now. I'm not even in that generation on how these people or these outdated old school way of doing things, it didn't, or it don't work for this person. So this person that is coming towards you, they're realizing that the way that they've done things in the past is not how they do things now, and they're learning that, they are accepting that about themselves, about their situations. I'm picking up here as well. These are channel messages that I'm getting from this energy here. Okay, we're getting a lot of info. I told you to get your drinking popcorn, because once spirit enters, honey, once my ancestors tap in, they tap in, okay? So let's see, who is this energy that came out sideways? Again, this could be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It's coming out sideways. So it's kind of like there's someone here that wants to come towards you. One, it may be unexpectedly, and others of you are, they may be a little aggressive. Now, and it's kind of, so this person is confused, I'm getting here, which makes sense of why the card is not come. It didn't come out when I shuffled it. It didn't come straight out up and down. It came out like that. So that let me know that this is someone who's miscombobulated. They don't really know what to say. They want to say something, but they don't know how to say it, okay? And whatever they say, either if this is coming out in a negative way or in a positive way here, it's going to be something that you don't, again, see coming or expect here. So let's clarify this person's energy. Clarify the Knight of Swords coming out this way as a challenge. Why is this person coming in the collective's energy that they don't see coming? Why are they in this space and energy? And what is this all about? Okay. The Knight of Swords. What is this? Thank you. The Star card in reverse. Aquarius energy. Some of y'all, this person may be Aquarius. Okay, the Star card. Now, the Star card in reverse is someone that is not healed. The Star card in the upright talks about someone, she has two vases here with water in them. Okay, and it's an ebb and flow. She's pouring it in and she's collecting it. She's giving the energy to the earth. She's pouring into the earth, and then she's getting back from what she puts in the earth. It's just, it's energy, right? It's transforming, it's transmuting. So she's balanced within her spirit, her mind. I can go on and on and on about the reputation of this card. Okay. All right. You can sign up for my tarot classes. Just go over to my Patreon for that. Moving forward. Now, the Star card here, again, this is why this person is miscombobulated, who's coming towards you. And I said there earlier when this card came out sideways, I say whoever this person here is, their energy is off and they're miscombobulated, which makes sense because now my spirit is telling me with the Star card being in reverse that this person is not healed. They have not evolved. They haven't evolved, and they're not looking to evolve is what I'm hearing as well. Who is this? clarify the star card in reverse. Why do they not want to? First of all, I'm sure us as a collective don't give a damn why they don't want to evolve or be a better version of themselves. It ain't got nothing to do with us. That's something on a personal level that they need to work out, okay? But for whatever reason, why is this person so tempted to want to come to the collective is the question. And they can't even tie their shoes and make sure that their pants is buckled before they can even fucking do that because they so miscombobulated. This person may come to you collective with one sock. You know what I'm saying? One sock on their shoe, one missing shoestrings in the other shoe. Draws may be on backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is definitely the energy that I'm picking up from this person. The more I dive into the energy, and I almost want to get out. I honestly don't even want to tap into it because I don't need this energy over here miscombobulating me. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my sage. Hold on, collective. Let me get my sage, and then I'll clarify this star card in reverse, and then we can move forward. Again, this could be a air sign. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. All right. Where is my sage? Okay, here we go. Because once I find out what this energy intentions is, all right, that's what we're going to find out in the extended readings, because now I need to see what is this person's intentions so we can know what we need to do next. Okay. Because that's one thing my ancestors will allow me to see. And what comes next follows. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Yes, honey. Okay. I didn't even have to light this one. That one's still lit. I already had one that was lit for us collective, and I forgot I had that one lit when I was meditating in the energy before I came on and started the video. I still had a sage already lit for us. But hey, more is better. All right. Clarify the star card here. Thank you so much, Ori. Tell me more about this person that has a lack of energy here. Why is this here for the collective? What do we need to know about this energy? We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is what it's about, collective. Okay, this could be a Scorpio here. I could be speaking to a Scorpio. Shout out to my Scorpios. All right, the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from people, places, or situations that you are no longer resonating with. You know, when you know that you start changing within yourself, and I don't like to call it change. I like to call it evolving, right? We love and we evolve, and there's nothing pretty much you can do about that. It's just go with the flow with it, because that's your spirit guiding you and taking you in a new dimension, in a new direction. And this is what you're starting to realize. And everything about these people, this person, obviously, you already know the truth. It's a full moon here. You know the truth. You gotten the clarity that you needed here, collective. And this is why this person here is now, I see why they were miscombobulated and didn't know if they had on two of the right foot or two left shoes on. You know what I'm saying? They had that one sock on because you done walked out the door, or you done left this situation. You're no longer, the cups represent your emotions. You are no longer emotionally fulfilled with this person or this energy, and or also you're not in love with this person. The love that you have for this person is no longer there. So this is confirmation for you all. And remember, at the beginning of the reading, collective, I said whatever's going on is something that you're getting confirmation about, that you don't see coming when it comes to whoever this person or energy is. And This is what I feel like what you don't see coming, collective, is what you're coming to realization about. You're coming to realization about whoever this, they could be a water sign, they could be an air sign. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Aquarius energy here. Libra energy here. And Gemini energy here. And then we have the strength card here. Yeah, you have gained the strength and you have gained the courage here, collective. I'm so proud of you, collective. Whoever this is that's resonating with this message, I'm so proud of you. The strength card talks about being able to tame the lion. Do you hear me? If you able to go out in the wilderness, okay, and you're able to tame a lion, that is beautiful. You are, listen, you on divine's level. You on the frequency of balance, of peace, courage, and meaning that this lion can see right through your aura. Okay? She's able to guide this lion and he cool and he chilling with her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, fuck it up. I could be speaking to a Leo. Shout out to the lions. Yes. You have that line, and you don't have to be a Leo, but, you know, just take what resonates. You are resonating with that Leo spirit right now, okay? Leo energy is all about courage, pride, success. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, that leadership. Leo gonna help your ass to lead, put that fire up under your ass, okay? Shout out to my lions, all right? But this is what you're able to do. You had the courage and you had the strength to be able to leave a situation that now somebody on the other end is miscombobulated because they no longer can take your strength. They no longer can hold you down. Whoever this energy is, ew, that's someone that's very disgusting. Spit on that shit. What the? I'm glad we were able to clarify that. All right, listen, moving forward, let's now clarify the teddy bear, the teddy bear card that's in reverse. It says blooming, romance, flirting, want to date. So, like I said, this is someone that you may no longer want to date. And again, it's giving me that energy of whoever this miscombobulated person was, they're upset, they're frustrated, they're mad because you don't want to date them, you don't want to be with them, you don't want to be in this person's energy. They're very outdated, collective. They're just no longer on your frequency and your vibration, and it is what it is. And I feel like the more this person try to force themselves to be on your frequency and vibration, one, you're vibing too high, and it's just nothing that person or you can do about it. Just period. That's just like you trying to stop divine's order, and it's destined to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. And the more this person does that, they wear themselves out physically, emotionally, spiritually. I wasn't surprised that this person, they have to have some type of addiction, or that they have to have something that they have to do every day to fidget themselves to keep them going, because if not, this person, they can't handle, if they were to have to sit in a space quietly for 3 minutes, they will go fucking crazy. Their mind will drive their asses soul out their bodies. This is how deep it is for this person, because you're simply walking away. Walk away. Okay, y'all remember that movie, Scary Movie? Was that Scary Movie 2, where he was like a standing ovation, and that's why I can walk away. Because he was making fun of old dude because he was in a wheelchair and he couldn't walk away. He was like, and how about you stand up and give me a standing ovation? Okay, moving forward. But yeah, this is what you're doing, collective. You have walked away, or you're walking away from this person here. You've been able to gain your strength and your courage to do so. And for this person, this is how you can tell whoever this energy was. They didn't have integrity, and they know that they wasn't doing things in the connection with you with integrity. And that's why it's fucking this person up in the head so much, because now they got to deal with their karma, with their anxiety, with their addiction. Because on top of that, this is somebody who's not even walking in their truth. And when you ain't walking in your truth of who you are, and when you are ashamed to accept who you are, your life is a living fucking hell on earth. Facts. 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 All right, so let's clarify the teddy bear card in reverse. Tell me about the teddy bear card in reverse. We got the 8 of Swords. I'm telling you, what did I just say? I just said that whoever this person here is, they, you know, they're stuck. They're in their head a lot. They miscombobulated. They can't think. They can't think straight. You see how she has all these swords around her? She has a blindfold on and she has a rope around that she can easily unwrap from behind her. And then she's in a puddle down here. Pictures say 1,000 words. Okay? She choosing to stand in a puddle of water that she don't have to stand into, because she feels and she knows that she's in a puddle of water. This card talks about guilt. It talks about feeling stuck in a situation, and the swords represent the mind. This person is mentally already out of there, okay? They're mentally stuck because you don't want to go on a date with them. You don't want to flirt with them anymore. I'm just reading what says on the card here. It says flirting, want to date. You don't want to flirt. You don't want to date this person anymore. And now they're stuck in their head about that. Is why they, one minute they want to come towards you and say what they want to say. Then the next minute they try to tell themselves, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to pull back. And then they get mad and upset. They start getting angry. It's a back and forth thing with this person. Oh my gosh. I definitely got to tap into the extended reading to see what is this person's purpose of that. What was their intentions of that? It's a lot that I can see and feel in this person's energy that really burdens them about you. This is weird, okay? This is a weird energy, a weird person. Oh my gosh, we got the 8 of Swords in reverse, okay? We know that the 8 of Swords, not everybody knows. I have to remind myself that. Thank you, Spirit. The 8 of, why I keep wanting to say the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords came up in the upright. This is the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I said the 8 of Swords in reverse. It's very interesting that I said it that way. That wasn't by accident. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is just a beat ahead of me. But the 8 of Swords in reverse, and we'll get back to this. We'll get back to me. And the number 8 is going to be very significant because we got the number 8 here, the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the number 8 of Swords. Okay. So that being said, this is what's going on with what I just picked up with this person's energy here for this romance card in reverse, is that the fact that they're stuck, what they're stuck in their head about with you, collective, is the fact that you don't want to work towards this connection anymore. That's what the 8 of Pentacles means in reverse, is that I don't want to stay up late and work on my computer and create my craft. I don't want to, aka, work with this person. I don't want to put in the effort with this person with the 8 of Pentacles. That's what that means in reverse. So in the upright, Spirit kept saying the 8 of Swords in reverse. The 8 of Swords in reverse, talks about no longer feeling stuck, right? No longer being in your head. So this person wanted you to be stuck. They wanted you to be in your head, collective. They wanted you to not know where you're going, what you're doing. And you're doing all of that and plus more. You're doing everything that this person don't want you to do. And that's why I kept saying the 8 of Swords in reverse when I was trying to say the 8 of Pentacles. My spirit kept yelling out the 8 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Swords in reverse, when it was originally the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? So Spirit was letting me know that you are no longer stuck. Okay? The Eight of Swords in reverse talks about someone no longer being mentally, she has pulled the blindfolds off when it's in reverse, because she can now see and take accountability of her own actions, and she see the truth, and she'll be able to see that she was the one that was standing in the puddle all along, and all she had to do was just step out of the puddle. Right? So because you're no longer stuck in your head about this person, because you have decided to walk away from this person, I'm sure for some of you all with the number, and then the number 8 here as well. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. The number 8 is going to be very significant for some of you all, okay? You may be life path number 8, okay? Your life path number may be number 8. You maybe was born on the 8th. You may have the number 8 in your birth date, okay? Rather if it's the month, the year, or the date. The number 8 is significant, okay? 8 represents abundance. 8 represents karma as well. 888. Some of you all are seeing 888. All right. That talks about abundance, peace, prosperity. It also talks about balancing your karma. And you're doing that by gaining the courage and the strength to move forward, and you're following your intuition, and you are taking your power back, is what that is definitely giving me. And this person is, and they feel like they losing their power. And I honestly feel like this person, in somewhere in their tiny brain of theirs, they thought that they could have power over you. Okay? And clearly, this is why it's been difficult for this person to accept the truth. That they didn't have the power over you, never and at all. They never had the power over you. And that is what they're starting to realize. So this is someone who likes to, they maybe be a womanizer, or they could be a woman who be a man-anizer, whatever you call it. All these words that the humans be given in titles down here. This is just someone who they manipulate other people in their energies to benefit them or get them what they want. And this is one collective that they thought that they could do to you. And you're too intuitive for that shit. You peep the game. And when you immediately peep this person's game, you walked away. Right, this was recently now, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. Some of you all even a couple of years ago, when you peeped game, you tapped out and walked away. You seen this person's spirit and what it was for the truth, and that they didn't have integrity. You walked away a long time ago for some of you all. And they're just now starting to realize that. The more that they see you don't take action, you don't put in, and you don't have to. You don't have to at all, right? At all. You don't owe this person nothing. They owe it all to themselves, okay? You sow what you reap, and this is what this person sowed. You didn't sow this negative energy. You didn't do this to this person. You had integrity, peace, and love with this person, because the 8 of Cups is here. You had a lot of love for this person, and they ruined that for themselves. And all you did was walk away, and oh, you the bad guy because you actually walked away and stood up for yourself. They wasn't going to stand up for you. Shit, they too busy trying to drain your energy. So you can't stand up. So you can't have the strength. This was that person's goal, was to dim your light, okay? Thought that they could, until you got some type of reality check, collective, about this person. Wow. I'm almost out of drinking popcorn. What about y'all? Oh my goodness. Let's clarify the last card here and we'll get some advice, collective. We have the Runner. Okay, so fear of intimacy, running away. Let's see, why is this card here? And then I'm going to go into the extended reading. Again, all details are listed in the description. For the ones that would like to follow me over in the extended reading, you can also purchase the extended reading on my website at evolving888.com, or you can personally email me. All right, it's different strokes for different folks. So that's why I have both there for you all. All right. Thank you so much again for sharing your time here with me today, family. Let's clarify the runner. What is this runner energy about here? Why do we have the runner here? Okay, what is this that fell over here? Wow, listen, the Six of Swords in reverse. This person is trying to hold on to you, keyword trying to, because they can't stop you, okay? What's destined is destiny. All right, the Six of Swords in reverse is someone that doesn't want to leave. You know, this woman, she's in a boat. She's pushing someone else that's in a boat with her, and they're moving along. This is in reverse. This person does not want you to leave. This is the second card that talks about walking away from a situation. This person, again, this is just confirmation that they don't want you to leave. They want to hold on to you. The Six of Swords in reverse is holding on to some type of past situation or pain with the swords. Again, this could be an air sign for some of you. We have a lot of air energy here. We have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? This is someone, this is the reason them mentally being in their head about this. Like, the minute that they can let this go, they can set themselves free. Literally. But this is someone who's refusing to do that. So they're going to cause karma for themselves because of the energy that they're choosing to be in. But anywho, they don't care. So just let them meet that dead end on their own. You came in this world lonely, you leave lonely. So let this person, you know. We got here the Knight of Wands. Wow. Again, in reverse, this person, listen. Some of you are the Knight of Wands in reverse, again, is someone that doesn't have any type of desire to go after their dreams, go after, the Knight of Wands, this is Sagittarius energy. Some of y'all, this person could have been a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius who I'm talking to, okay? Or you could be a fire sign here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. But it's in reverse. So the Knight of Wands in the upright talks about being able to go after your desires, your dreams, and have confident, you know, this is someone who likes to travel. They like to adventure. They're very curious. They like to learn. And learn different languages. They like to travel and go to different places and take up the wisdom that they learn, and then they take it and go to the next adventure, whatever that may be. But it's in reverse. They don't even have the desire, the hope. And then with the Six of Swords, it's like everything is just going downhill for this person. All of these cards are here in reverse. And this was the first one that we talked about that came out sideways. Like, this person is truly, literally miscombobulated. That they're out of there. Like, it's like this person is digging their own hole. They're speeding up the process of their own transition. Literally, like, you know. Unfortunately, this is a sad situation here. This is very sad. Wow. So let's get you some advice here, collective, for the reading today, for what you don't see coming your way and why. Wow, I just barely got the deck and we already have a card. We got not the right time in reverse. So it actually is the right time, collective. Your angels, your ancestors want you to know that, yes, now is the right time to move forward. Because, again, we had two cards that talked about moving on, moving forward past a situation or a circumstance. That somebody just going to have to accept the fact that we all have to move on and evolve and be better versions of ourselves. And you can't force another entity, energy, or a human to stay in a space that they are even being forced and guided to go in their own selves. It's like someone wants to keep you stuck make you sit in their energy and be miserable, or just be there just to be there. Knowing that what's crazy, collective, is that, and what is sad and disgusting here, is that this person knows that you are not into them like that. This person knows that you no longer have a desire for them like that. And most of that was because of how they treated you. Even if you wanted to sit on the couch with this person and look at this person upside their face every day, you don't have the desire to do that because of the things and the portrayal situations and circumstances that they did to you or put you in. You can't even get turned on to this person if you wanted to. And I don't know if this person is that psycho to believe, or maybe fucking forgot about that shit. But obviously, confirmation from my device, obviously you didn't forget about that. You didn't forget about the fact that this person is weird, but they maybe somewhere in the back of their mind, they thought that you forgot about maybe all the low frequency vibration things that they maybe have done to you. Because what I'm picking up in tools is that this person maybe thought that you would have brushed that all under the rug. No, just because you're not in that same space and energy with this person don't means that you didn't forget. You just choose to move of the light energy and keep it that way. That's it. It's all integrity. That's all. You just chose to have integrity with this person and they didn't. So now this is why they're having to suffer and go through the things that they're going through. Anybody that treat a soul of divine wrong, you will perish. Because that's the energy of the divine. That's the energy of the universe that you're going up against anyway. So of course, anything after that is going to go downhill for you because you are disrespecting the universe, source, God, whoever you call them. Because we all have that in us. Okay, moving forward, that's another video. We got unlikely here in reverse. So unlikely is in reverse. So that means something here is likely to go the way that it should. Because this is something that, again, your angels want you to know. The card says unlikely, right? Meaning like unlikely, that's not going to happen that way. But in reverse, it means that likely it is. Likely this person is going to get karma for the things that they've done towards you. Despite because they were in their emotions that they couldn't control or being rebellious. And this is what rebellious energy is going to get you. Let's get one more card. Thank you, universe. We got perfect timing in reverse. Angels is saying it's not a perfect timing. It won't be a perfect timing. This person maybe feel like I can do this at a perfect timing. I can get the collective at a perfect timing. You're being very protected by this person or this energy here, collective. Whatever this person think that they're doing, obviously it's being shut down. It's being rejected on so many levels. Do you see all these cards in reverse? The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Star card in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords coming out sideways. Like the Eight of Swords in reverse. All of these cards on the table today came out in reverse. This person has been rejected, shut down in the spiritual realm, and now in the physical realm. They are literally stuck and they can't do nothing or go anywhere until they are ready to accept themselves and accept the truth. They're going to be forever walking around this earth, but they're going to feel like that it's in hell. People can create their own hell. You can. You have the choice. But the beauty of this situation, collectives, is that this person, and I'm done. I'm going to be done with this. This person has the ability to be able to change this. Thankfully to free will, that's what will save this person's ass. You know what I'm saying? Free will literally save this person if only they choose to want to evolve and let this go. If they choose not to want to let the situation go that they want to make up in their head or let you go, collective, they're going to be forever having to deal with this. Even when they have to come back and reincarnate, if they don't let this go during this lifetime, they're going to keep having to redo this over and over and over again. They're going to be in a psycho ward over and over and over. It's disgusting. This is like their own Pandora box. You know, when they say don't open the Pandora box, this is this person's Pandora box that they are experiencing right now. It's not what they about to experience. This person is already experiencing their karma. They're already experiencing their Pandora box. They're already walking around in their own hell. And I can imagine what this person maybe looks like. This is why this person might not even come out as much. Let me stop. They might look like a booger right now. You know what I'm saying? They might come out for a couple of days. They might come out one time, or, you know, then they got to go right back in once that mask get to sliding off. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Well, it's been fun, loves. Okay, this is your collective reading here, collective, for what you don't see coming your way here and why. Wow, I love tarot. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, so thank you all so much. Again, I'm going to go into the extended reading again to see what is this person's intentions. What was their purpose of all of this, right? Like, what was the ultimate goal of this energy failing at this? Okay, because it's not looking good for this person. You know, I feel for this person. I feel bad for this person, but at the same time, they made this choice, and the only way to fix it is they're going to have to make the right choice. Okay, and that is having integrity, taking accountability, and accepting this for what it is, so they can change and evolve and be a better version. And who knows what the future has for this person? But until then, we're going to dive into the extended reading and see what you need to know next with this person, okay? Thank you all so much. Come check us out on Patreon for more content just like this, loves. Mwah. Bye-bye.